Good evening, Stampers. How are you? My name is Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and we are going to make this super cute funfold card tonight. So this is what we call a waterfall card. So just look, you just pull this, and look, it flips. Isn't this cute? Oh, love it. So easy. So much fun. I've made this fold before, but I thought the donkeys would be, the darling donkeys would be a amazing set to go with this. So give me one moment. I'm just going to get set up on my iPad so that I can follow along if there's people joining me and chat. Hopefully, make sure you leave me a comment if you are here. Okay, so we are going to use items from Celebration. So Celebration, can you believe it? Celebration ends next week. Where did the time go? My goodness, it's like, it just seems like yesterday that it started. But we have only 1 week left. It goes until February 28th. And then it's done. So I decided to kind of not celebrate the end of it, but to honor the end of it, to feature some of the products. So we're going to use the Darling Donkeys because I love this set and I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. So we're going to use the Darling Donkeys, and I'm also going to use some of the designer series paper that is, hey Grace, how are you? That is also free in the Celebration brochure, and this is from the Flower and Field designer series paper. So we're going to do a little bit different colors, but exactly the same card. Again, it's called a waterfall card, and it is super simple and super cute. Now, as you can see, there's not a lot of room to write. So if you are a person that likes to write notes, then all you simply do is put a piece of DSP on the back here. You're going to want to punch it so that it, actually, you don't even need to punch it because it doesn't show through. But you can just stamp on the DSP, stick it there, and then you have a place to write your note. Okay, so let's get started. So again, we're using the Darling Donkeys and the designer series paper, both free with a $60 order. You get one or the other. Before tax and before shipping, and only until next week, and then it's done. Done. So you don't want to miss it. All right, so let's get started. I will put all of these in my blog and underneath this post at the end. Hey Krista, how are you? So I'll just give me a little bit of time to edit it, and I'll put all the dimensions in, but I'll go through it really quickly. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, and you only need the one piece, so it's not folded in half. Again, if you want a piece on the back, this is 4 by 5 1/4, and that is just for writing because there's not a lot of room to write on this one. The DSP is the same size, okay, so it is 4 by 5 1/4. And then you need a strip of corresponding cardstock. So you could do this either in black or in the Bermuda Bay, which is what I'm using. And this is, oh my goodness, what is this? 2 by 9. And then you need another piece of corresponding cardstock. And this one is 4 1/4 by 1. And then you need 4 squares. So you can either use, like on this card, I use the same color as the cardstock here. Okay, so I use the peacock. Here I'm going to try it and see what it looks like with black. So these are, you need 4 of them, and they're 2 by 2. And then you need 4 whites, and these are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then you need an extra little piece here, which is 1 3/4, and I have this by 3. Now you could do it a little bit longer, okay, but I didn't want it to hang out the edge, so I just did it by 3, but you could theoretically do it another inch or so. All right, so let's get going. You do want some strong adhesive for this card, but it is really, really simple. So let's we'll start with our scoring. So we want to take our 2x9 piece and bring in our trimmer. Hey Sandy, hey Sharon. I froze. Oh no, please don't tell me I froze in my back. Hopefully I'm back. Oh, let's not go through another week like the last, or 2 weeks ago. We had bad, hey Darlene, how are you? All right, so hopefully my internet's gonna work. All right, so we're gonna score. So we're lining this up at 2 inches and we're gonna give it a score. And then we're gonna go to 2 3/4, give it another score. And then we're gonna go to 3 1/2, give it another score. And then we are going to go to 4 1/4 and give it another score. So again, I will write these all in the post below, but we're going to score at 2, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. Okay, and then we're done with our scoring board. So we are going to fold these all in the same direction. I'll bring up my bone folder. Okay. And we're just, this is our waterfall contraption. This is what makes the cards go. So it's really neat. It's simple, super simple, but kind of cute. So that's all we do. Okay. So let's put that aside. We'll put all of this. Actually, I'll just glue this down if I can find my glue. Where did it go? Did you guys enjoy the spring-like weather today? My goodness, we lost so much snow today. But then I saw pictures of some places in Quebec that have just gotten tons of snow. All right, so I'm just going to glue this down. I'm going to center it, and then I'm just going to let it dry for a little bit before I punch. So you do need a circle punch. You can use any size. I'm using 1 1/2, but I'll just let that dry and we'll go to the punching after. So let's get to our stamping. So I've done some of the pre-stamping and coloring, so you didn't have to watch me do all of it, but I will do one guy, one of the donkeys. Aren't these guys so cute? I love them, love them, love them. So because I'm going to be coloring with blends, I'm using Memento ink. So I'm just going to ink up, and I am going to fit him on as much as I can fit him on and give it down. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. And then we can do the top. So this is going to be the front part. So I'm just going to basically, I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay. You could do it in Memento ink if you want. I should put my stamps on straight because it's, you know, I would just make it better if it was straight. So I'm just going to say, hey there, friend. And I'm going to wash it. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Hope you're enjoying your day. All right, so for those of you that have joined late, we're going to be making this card. So it's a waterfall card. So it's just really cute, really simple, fun card. And we are using products from Celebration, which ends next week. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. It has gone by so fast. I mean, normally it's 3 months. This year we're doing it twice, but only for 2 months. So it's a little bit different. So I'm just going to stamp off here. So stamping off is I just ink up, stamp off on scrap paper, and then stamp on my project. And it's just to give it the same tone as the sentiment, but to be a little bit lighter. And I can even do stamp off, or double stamp off. And you can see how you can get different colors here. And there we are. And then for the inside, so I'm just saying, hey there, friend. Well, actually, well, yeah. Do we do the stamping now? Sure, we will. I'm just trying to think. All right, so I want to do Time to Celebrate. So this Time to Celebrate and So Exciting are actually from the Itty Bitty Birthdays. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of sentiments here. So this can be kind of used for birthday, or it can be for anything really that's a celebration. All right. Put the ink away before my fingers and my project ends up in it. I will clean off my, look how grungy this is. It's not really grungy. When you run it under the water, none of this ink comes out. But we will clean off our stamps and we are ready. Actually, no, I got a color. So for coloring, I am using the Gray Granite Blends. Hey Martine, how are you? So we have a new addition to our family. We don't have him yet, but we've adopted a puppy. So I'm so excited. He's still too young for us to have at home. So, but we get sent pictures of him as he's growing, and we get him at the end of the March. So I'm so excited. We have a dog now, but he's getting older, and we thought it might be nice for him to have a little friend. So, but I'm going to be back in newborn stage. Uh-oh, I got some ink on my thing. So I'm very excited. We're all excited. We can't wait to have him join us. And the fun of training begins. Potty training and house training. All right, are you guys dog lovers or cats or nothing? Sorry, I'm coloring. I'm just using the dark just to give it a little bit of emphasis on the snout and on the hoofs. And then I am going to just do a little bit of blending, not a lot, just a little bit to add. I'm going to hide my boo-boo here by adding some. So my ink was just wet and I picked some up. It is exciting. Oh, you have 3 dogs. You love all animals. That's awesome. Krista says I keep freezing. Am I freezing for you guys too? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's okay. I know I had internet problems a few weeks ago. Hopefully I'm okay. I love dogs too. We have a dog now. He's a 130-pound dog. He's a big boy. And we have a cat. So now we're gonna have a second one. I'm so excited. All right. So now we're ready to put together. You're fine here. Okay. Well, hopefully I'm fine for everybody. Sorry, Krista, you're having trouble. So I'm just going to glue these on really quick. And I'm thankful that it's not my internet. So I'm sorry it's your internet, but I'm thankful it's not mine. I've been getting frustrated with our internet provider lately. We keep freezing. Okay, so again, we have 4 squares and 4 blacks. So we're just going to mount all of these, and then we're pretty much ready to go. There's another one, and this one. Okay, all right, so let's put these over here and put the lid on here. Okay, so this we have punched, or we've glued, and we've let the glue dry a little bit. All I'm going to do is punch a little bit of a semicircle down here. It doesn't matter what size. I'm using 1.5. You can use whatever. I'm just going to, just so that the person that receives this knows that they can pull. You could put a ribbon or whatever, but I'm just going to do a little circle like that. Okay, and then you do want to use strong glue. So what we're going to do now, and I'm going to show you how this goes together. This is going to be our little band that this is going to go underneath, okay? And then all of our little pieces are going to be glued on here. And then we're just going to be pulling this through, all right? So we want to glue this down just on the outsides because you want the middle piece to go well through it, okay? And I am going to use a strong adhesive. So this is our Seal Plus. If you have tear and tape, you can use that. If you have an old fast fuse, you can use that. Okay, and I'm just putting it on the edges, and you just want it not quite, well, maybe like a third of the way up. Okay, and just stick it down. Used to work for a vet. Oh, you know what? When I was in high school, I wanted to work for a vet, and then I volunteered in one, and I couldn't do it because people were putting their animals down, and it made me really sad. All right, so how we want to do this then, this one here, let me get my card so you can see. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, this one here on the full one is our bottom one. So whichever one we want to put here on the bottom, okay, is the one that we're going to glue down here. So I'm going to put glue, and I can put glue everywhere on this one, okay, and I am just going to stick it right up to the score mark and put it down, okay. And then all we do is on each of these pieces here is we put adhesive, and then we just attach these next ones by that adhesive. So, oh my goodness, I'm getting my hair. Let me get my hair, and I'm not going to be able to get it out. All right. We just put a piece of adhesive here, and then we are going to, I can put another piece up on top here, but we're within the score lines. Don't go above the score lines. And then I'm just going to line it up and stick her down. Okay, and then we do the same thing here. Okay. And stick it down. See how easy this is? And then again here. And stick it down. Okay. So let's put this in. Okay, and you see how it's going to work now? And then all we're going to do is, we can glue this one down. We can glue this one down after. All we do is we stick this one down. Let me see. Now I forget how we do this. Oh no. How do I do this? Oh my goodness. That's right. I remember now. So we want to just put adhesive here. Okay. Stick this in. Line it up where we want it so that we have a nice border on either side. We're centered. Okay. And then just stick it down. And there you go. See? Cool, eh? So then this piece, we are just going to stick down here, and then we're done. And you can decorate it however you want. Again, you can stamp the back and put the back on. So when I put this down, it's just a bit of adhesive right on the Bermuda Bay there. Okay, you don't want it on the back. And then you just stick it up. Cute, eh? Oh, so cute, so easy. Even though I had a brain fart there. Which one do you like better? The free DSP or the in color that's gonna also be retiring? Hey Anna, how are you? Oh, you have Rogers too, eh, Krista? Maybe it's a Rogers thing, I don't know. But I'm glad you got back. I haven't frozen for you. Okay, good. Thanks, Michelle. I had a bad video a couple weeks ago where I had to actually stop and come back on because my internet was so bad. So I'm glad it's working tonight. So that's it, guys. How simple, how easy is that? Is that not the most adorable? I love these donkeys. So if you love them and you haven't taken advantage of Celebration, it's only until the 28th, so just next week it ends. How Celebration works is for every $60 that you spend before taxes and before shipping, you get to choose an item out of the Celebration brochure. So the donkeys are an item in the Celebration brochure, as are the DSP, and then there's some other items too. There's some $120 items, but donkeys are $60 and they're only available for another week, so don't miss out if you love them. And I will put all the measurements at the bottom of this post. Just give me a little bit of time to edit it. I'll also put a link over to my blog, which will have some additional pictures and stuff. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I love stamping with you guys on Wednesdays. It's my highlight of my week, and thank you so much. So take care and have an amazing week. Bye for now.